Listen, let's be real. How many times have you prayed that prayer? You know, the one, Lord, send me more paying clients. But at the same time, you feel like He's already put the vision and everything you needed right there in your hands. I mean, it's right there. You know that it's there, but you don't know how to work it, or maybe you just keep putting it off. That's why you keep circling the same prayers, the same ideas. You start, but you don't finish. You write it down and leave it on the shelf. So, for real, but let me ask you, if somebody looked at your business right now, like today, what would they see? Would they see a clear offer that people can say yes to, a business that still runs when you finally decide to take that vacation? What about the confidence of someone who knows that they are building exactly what God said to build? Or would they see journals full of ideas that never left the pages and money that comes in but won't stay because there's nothing that's really holding it in place? If the second picture feels a little bit too familiar, this message is for you. In the next few minutes, I want to show you how I help entrepreneurs just like you move from stuck and second guessing to executing with authority, confidence, and clarity. I use a simple system called the Kingdom CEO framework. These are all the steps that I use to create real structural growth without draining you, without making you question whether you heard God. This right here is really a solution for you. Most people think that they have a marketing problem, but what they really have is a belief problem. They have a strategy problem. And most importantly, they have an execution problem. You're posting, not producing. You're dreaming about freedom and wealth, but your bank account feels a bit like famine. You've set the foundation, but you're building on scattered ideas and strategy instead of really locking into accountability and action. I know because I did the same thing. Delay didn't show up because I wasn't doing anything. It showed up because I was doing everything except the things that would move the vision forward. I prayed long prayers. I avoided all the hard decisions. I rewrote offers that truly I never launched. I changed my prices every other week. I kept asking for one more sign, one more confirmation, Lord. I served everybody else before I served my own business. But the crazy thing is, I called it humility when it was really just hesitation. So that delay almost cost me my vision. But the moment that I aligned with God and began to build structure and execution, it got simple, and trust me, growth followed. And so that's why my clients hire me, because belief and structure change everything. It opens the door to clarity, income, impact. But let me show you how we actually do it, right? And so the Kingdom CEO framework has 3 steps. Step 1, clarity of calling. Right now, you might be second guessing your prices, your offers. You rewrite and never launch. Just like me, you switch strategies when one client falls through. But the truth is, if you stay here, you'll keep getting inconsistent income and missed opportunities. You'll stay busy, but you will never actually build. And so, step 1 is clarity. We want to set a solid plan. You know your next moves, and now you're able to operate with confidence. This is the point where fear has to get quiet, comparison breaks, and you get to step into your authority as a Kingdom CEO. Step 2 is structure that actually supports what you're building. We map out your systems, your workflows, because here's the thing, people pray for 6 figures, but they don't actually prepare for it. This is why they feel overwhelmed when momentum hits. But we're going to help you put structure in place so that growth doesn't break you, but it actually sustains you. And I'm not talking about complicated softwares and big budgets. My first systems were simple checklists and Google Docs. But even that small structure gave me room to breathe. It meant that I could take a weekend off without everything falling apart. And so once you've gotten step 1 and step 2 in place, step 3 is execution that scales. So once clarity is set, structure is locked in, you're now ready to execute with urgency. This is when your business shifts from an idea on paper to a profitable and scalable Kingdom movement. This isn't just a theory that I pulled out of the sky. It's my story. I told you I was delayed for years, but when I finally stopped waiting for the perfect time and started moving with what I already had, God multiplied it. And that same shift is waiting for you. And here's why it works, because entrepreneurs don't fail from a lack of vision. They fail from lack of belief, lack of structure, and lack of execution. But when you own your calling, when you put on that confidence and put systems in place to help you handle the growth, you'll start executing with urgency, not tomorrow, not next year, but right now. Instead of leaning into procrastination, this is when you step into your momentum. I've seen it happen over and over again. This works because structure frees you, belief fuels you, and execution carries you forward. No more delay. You don't have to wait, because the longer you wait, the more that delay becomes your default. Delay is expensive. It's cost me time, opportunities, and the confidence that I needed to lead myself, my business, and my team. So I tell people all the time, waiting for ready is how visions die. Ready is not a feeling, ready is a decision. And the moment you decide, everything shifts. So here's your call to action today. Today is the day that you stop circling the mountain and start executing like a kingdom CEO. This is your moment. I want you to click below and step into the academy. I'm going to walk you through clarifying your calling, building your systems that sustain your growth, and truly helping you move in execution and accountability. It's time to make a move. As a kingdom CEO, you are not just building a business, you're stewarding something God has trusted you to carry. Every system you create, every dollar you manage, every client you serve plays a part in a bigger kingdom plan. Delay is a decision, and it's costing you. So this is the season to own who God has called you to be and execute with urgency, not later, but now.